If you are planning to be an entrepreneur, you need to watch out for this. Okay, you will have no time to date. Hi guys, welcome to Sip and Share, the place where we share stories about people who are doing things a little bit different. Their vision, passion, and most painful lessons. See you in the videos. If your life had a theme song, what would it be and why?
Theme song.
Yes.
Okay, maybe not the song title, but something energetic or
You can
motivation.
sing lah. Like what? Mine is it's my life, it's now
Wow.
or never. That's mine lah. What's yours? Think about it.
Mine, theme
想不
song.
到啊。
I
我
can't
们
really
不
think
一
of
样，
that.
不一样。
I mean,
Something energetic.
something like
What is the song that you're currently listening to? That is maybe not a theme song lah,
a
but
lot of lo-fi music just to keep me to continue working,
because
just to keep me awake a bit and comfortable lo-fi.
music 会想睡觉咩？
I mean, it's slightly okay. I mean, I feel like in a cafe.
Oh, you
like,
feel more
yeah,
peaceful and
yes,
calm.
yes.
Because in your brain there's like 3 million things to do, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so you need to Shawn, one thing I can slow down. Okay, what is it now?
But if I
Okay.
were to choose for a theme song, I'll definitely go for something energetic or motivational. Because I mean, in this path, you need a lot of energy.
That's true.
Yeah, just give me energy if possible.
Cannot. My friend is like, if only I can just drip energy in my veins.
Yeah.
I say, wow, does it work that way? She said, no. Okay.
Oh, so I need to take another one.
Yeah, I think another one. We may do 2 or 3 lah. Okay. Let's see what it says.
Hmm.
Oh, this is interesting, but I don't know whether you can share. Share a funny or outrageous dating story that you have experienced.
Wow. I haven't dated for like 8 years.
Okay, this one is something else that if you are planning to be an entrepreneur, you need to watch out for this. Okay,
You will have no time to date.
Okay, I know somebody who is already a very successful businesswoman, still no time to date because the bigger your business, the more SHIT there is to do. So yeah, SHIT, 大便, okay.
Yeah.
So you haven't dated, oh my goodness. But okay, you can date later, what?
Hopefully.
What? Okay, so do you have any? Have you heard of any? Maybe you haven't experienced.
Outrageous.
Is there anything that comes to mind? If not, we can skip. Skip? We can skip.
Hardly recall at this moment.
Okay,
Yep.
lovely. 来，选多一个。
Okay, should I go?
Just last one again.
Okay.
Oh, this is nice. What is the
Mm.
one thing you think everyone should do at least once in life? I love this question.
At least one. Like one thing. I think travel.
Travel.
Yeah. Actually,
Away.
how I get into entrepreneurship also, basically when you travel, right, you're exposed to a lot of new things.
Exposed.
Yes. And the idea of NhiLe actually came from uni days, which is very popular in the western side of the world. Before even I travel, my friend actually told me, hey, you're coming, right, to exchange program in UK. You should download this uni days and here's my referral code. I was like, well, what's this?
Uni days. Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah,
Because I'm not a uni student. Okay.
So right now, if you go for education price MacBook or Mac products, right, you need to verify yourself as a student. And uni is the one that verify. Like globally, you need to have a uni days account. Yeah. But back then when I was in exchange program, it was in 2018. So when I tried it, I was like, wow, so this thing actually exists and it helps students. Then I think back, what are the one thing that I can bring back from this exchange program, right?
Uni days.
Then uni days, yeah, we should build one in Southeast Asia or Malaysia itself. So I think travel actually changed a lot of perspective.
Perspectives.
Really changed. Like
How long did you stay there?
Stay there for one semester, about 4 months.
Wow, that's quite long.
Yeah. Good enough, and get to travel around Europe. So I think perspective is it's a thing that really will change a person. Back then, you maybe watch a lot of movies. You can tell, oh, this setting is from UK. This setting is from maybe another part of the world. But then when you were there, right, you really experience the atmosphere, the people around you. What do you eat for breakfast? Like because I went there for 4 months. So it's not really like a
So you're not a
tourist.
tourist
Yeah,
anymore.
yeah.
You live there.
Yeah, I live there. I take the daily,
The
transportation.
what do they call it? Metro? No.
Metro.
Metro?
Tube.
Tube?
Yeah,
What?
tube.
That's something
Yeah.
exciting, okay.
Yeah, so it's really different, like
Oh.
very different. And how things work in different parts of the world really change as well.
Like living,
Yeah,
taxes, or whatever. Things that as tourists you don't really have
Yes,
to deal with. Utilities maybe.
Yes, correct.
Rental.
And living with different people from different background as well.
Also people from different countries come together for the exchange program, right?
Yeah, correct. So I was staying in an international house, so a house of maybe 6 or 8 person. Each of us come from different country.
So
Nice. So you get to taste a lot of different
cuisine,
different food that they cook, right? And I also cook nasi lemak and no nasi lemak, bak kut teh.
Hey, whatever is nice.
Yeah, so
You should cook char kway teow.
not that pro, no char. no charcoal.
Wow, I see Malaysian 就不一样 need charcoal 或者 char kway teow 我们 Singaporean 有 gas 就可以了
So I think a lot of perspective change. A lot of so-called, I thought it's going to be this way, but after talking to people from different countries, it's really different, right? Whatever people experience and whatever I experience, right?
What was the one thing that surprised you the most while staying there? That was like, I mean, I'm sure there were a lot of things that were not expected. But what was the one thing that really surprised you? Or one of the top few?
Okay, so a lot of this is also along the way, right? But when I was doing my exchange, I think I'm quite young back then. I was surprised that a lot of stuff are illegal that people are doing. What? And in the campus, so a lot of people smoking weeds.
They don't really police it as much, is it?
Sorry,
they don't police it as much as 没有人去抓
Yeah, and people dare to do it. Like
just
you know it's illegal, but you still do it.
Oh, not like Singapore, Malaysia. Like if you illegal, you better don't do it.
Yeah, correct. And there is like if you go a lot, along the hall and all this, right, you can really smell weeds already.
Yeah.
And that people say, oh, this house got weeds. That house got weeds.
Okay, disclaimer: we do not know where the weeds are now.
Yeah, we don't know.
Obviously, not smoking weed.
But I mean, for me, it's like from an Asian background, Asian culture, we are like
it's very surprising.
Surprising because we follow a lot of rules.
Yes, correct.
Right, we grow up like we cannot do this and that.
Yes.
So we go there like, oh wow.
明明跟你讲不可以，你还要去做。
Yeah. And they're like, I think at some point of time, right? I do respect or appreciate the courage because somehow in startup you need a bit of this, right? If you are too,
yes, you do.
Yep, and I mean if you're too into rules and all this, you don't break rules. It's hardly find different outcomes. I would say.
Yes.
Yeah.
So basically, not saying that you should do anything illegal.
Correct.
That is not what we are saying here.
Okay.
But basically thinking outside the box, trying new different ways.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you will never be able to come, like you say, a different outcome.
Yes.
But if you do the same thing that everybody else is doing, you will have the same result.
Correct. I think I appreciate the courage and the sort of the mindset that they have. Because if you read about some of the successful startups, right, there's always a part of a gray area, debatable area, right?
There always is. You do not become this is what I've learned. Most of the times the stories I hear, they do not become successful by following the rules.
Yeah.
If you follow the rules strictly, you will be an employee. You will nothing wrong with that. But if you plan to be in the creative line, you have to think outside the box. Sometimes, especially when there are difficulties.
Yes, and I think entrepreneurship need a little bit more of this. Yeah.
Needs a bit of rebel.
Rebel, yes, a little bit of rebel, not too much. not until you break the law.
It's not the kind where you go to jail for. This is not the kind of rebel that come and catch you. Which is the police car. My poor imitation of police car sound. Thanks for watching this video. If you like what you have just watched, remember to like, share, and subscribe. You can also follow us on other social media platforms. And if you have someone that you would like to recommend as a guest, leave a comment below. See you in the next episode.